Hey, what's up? Alright, so last night I just got an update that the new Fortune's Weave Nintendo Direct is out, and guess what?
Guys, I did it.
We are going to watch it for the first time. You know, I just did all this Three Houses stuff and got the gold screen, and it was for the Fortune's Weave game, and I pre-ordered the Fortune's Weave game, so we'll be right up to date and streaming in September when it comes out. So this will be my first reaction to the new content that we're seeing. I would have had the stuff up, but when I put the browser information it hits play on the YouTube video, and I can't control the video, so it's like, that's dumb. It's a weird OBS thing.
Come, celebrate the second birth of this world's rightful ruler. At the advent of the underworld.
We never win with battles inside our family. We need as many as we can recruit.
Man, know what?
The Dazzling Empire, a land at the peak of prosperity under the rule of the gods.
What the?
In the capital city of Dazzling,
That's nice.
bustling markets, ports swimming with trading ships, temples to the gods, and other establishments line the crowded streets. This is also where the heroic games are held in tribute to Dagger, the Empire's first.
Yeah, it's all built around this Colosseum thing. Classic medieval
It's said that
thing.
this allow the current ruler will grant one wish to whoever wins the game.
But we've known this.
Those vying for the prize hold strength, determination, and undying convictions they refuse to yield. The story revolves around four heroes who have entered the heroic games. Who you choose will determine how the narrative unfolds as they fight for glory. Kai is a young boy living in the peaceful village of Rivera. On his 15th birthday, his father is imprisoned beneath Dazzling for crimes committed. In the hope of a peaceful life as a family, he sets out with his childhood friends to win the heroic games and save his father. Tgreezy, ever in search of a stronger opponent, is attacked by an enormous monster while sailing towards duty. He then washes ashore in the foreign land of Dagda. This is where, between battling bandits and beasts, he learns of the heroic games. To slake his thirst for battle, Tgreezy decides to compete in the heroic games.
I don't know what they were thinking with that character.
Time to hit the road.
He looks like Hubert if they stuck him in like a torture device for too long.
Hailing from the kingdom of Ceramus in the south, Theodora represents a culture that worships the keeper of death and night, a goddess loathed throughout the land. swearing to restore the honor of the goddess and defend the faith of the people and the peace of her kingdom.
Okay, she's got a religious
Her
background.
veteran retains into battle with the goal of winning the game.
Lada's the angry one.
A young woman born with prestige and blessed with musical talent, Lita is consumed by rage following her father's murder at the hands of an unknown sage. Having given everything to seek revenge, she eventually learns of the killer's plan to participate in the heroic games. To bring an end to the man who murdered her father, Lita heads to Tgreezy with supportive companions in tow.
I'm sorry, Theodore, but I won't be letting you take the victory today.
If victory is decided by conviction alone, then I think it shall not be up to you.
I have burned to do you, white-made demon.
But I'm sorry. Failure is not an option for me either. But that's only because I don't have any choice!
And then Kai hits him with the Kamehameha.
Each match, you will choose your party members and their initial placement on the field. Then, let the battle commence. Each unit's movement range is shown in blue, and their attack range in red.
I really don't like their character design much.
Once all of your units have completed their actions, your opponent's turn begins. You'll take turns moving and fighting across the map as you engage in fierce combat. Victory includes defeating the opposing leader, among other conditions. The four heroes and their allies can utilize various means of attack. Swords are straightforward and easy to wield. Gauntlets make it easier to evade attacks. Spears deal massive damage to cavalry units. Axes have low accuracy but high attack power. Bows strike enemies at a distance and can deal fatal blows to flying units. And magic is effective against foes with heavy armor. It can also heal or otherwise support allies in dire situations. There are also swords that call down lightning, gauntlets that look like firearms, and other unique weapons to find.
They have guns.
Positioning is a key element of combat. When you strike with
Why would they
an
put
enemy's
guns
ranged
into this?
attack,
You ride a chicken or you shoot somebody.
consider attacking those equipped with close-range weapons from a distance, and get up close and personal against long-range opponents to avoid counterattacks. The terrain can also give you an advantage. While adjacent allies can receive buffs, take advantage of the situation to control the battlefield in your favor. Combat buffs are attacks unleashed at the expense of weapon durability. There are attacks with greater power, longer range, or other advantageous effects. So use them in decisive moments. There are also special moves that consume your soul in exchange for power, called Blazons. Releases a burst of otherworldly power from hand to cast flames in a wide area. After moving, Dietrich's ink black cloak can warp them to locations on the battlefield that aren't easily accessible. Theodore uses the power inherited from her ancestors to rend the earth and hurl at foes. Lita plays with will to buff allies, summon a powerful monster, and more. These special moves can turn the tide of battle, but at the cost of the hero's health points. Additionally, if your allies fall in battle, you can turn back time. After each move, you can rewind to any previous point in battle, so don't be afraid to rethink your strategy if things don't go as planned. Based on their class, such as Shido, who are skilled with swords, Bardingers, who fight on horseback, and Bishops, who use white magic, a unit's abilities can change dramatically. The weapons they can wield and their range of movement also vary. Classes are divided into beginner, specialty, and advanced tiers. Beginner classes are the foundation. Gladiators excel in handling weapons. Divines can wield magic. And Warriors Riders can cover more ground. There are 5 beginner classes in all. Specialty classes have more specific abilities. Armored Knights boast ironclad defense with heavy armor.
Chances are they're gonna have a DLC again.
Wing soldiers can leap obstacles and cover long distances, while charioteers can strike multiple enemies in a straight line. There are over 10 to attain. Advanced classes are masters of their skills.
The advanced classes actually look cool.
Forces with the defense of heavily armored units.
Elephant Rider, it was about time.
Guardians are skilled with both spears and white magic.
Spears and white magic is
Possess a
crazy.
combination of strengths. You'll also find the overwhelmingly powerful elephant riders and other classes that fight while astride giant beasts.
You defeated me?
They made him look like a dinosaur.
Between matches, you'll have time to get ready for what's to come. You'll receive some useful intel about your next opponent. So use this information while exploring Dagger, or venturing off to improve your team's prowess in battle. The time is yours to spend.
So delicious.
Let's look at some of the things you can do in Dagger. The Arena Plaza is where you can receive additional training once per week in the time between matches. As your skills improve, you'll learn new moves to use in battle and be able to wield increasingly stronger weapons. On match days, you can watch battles between other participants unfold to research your opponents. At the shopping arcade, you'll purchase weapons and tools, or enhance your weapons using materials you've collected. This temple row is watched over by a bronze statue of the divine sovereign and is home to 7 temples. Depending on which temple you volunteer in, you'll acquire a blessing to use in battle. These provide effects such as temporary stat buffs, having the damage received, and more. Speak to an exam proctor to take a certification exam. The chance of success depends on who's taking the test and the class they're aiming for. So be sure they have the necessary skills before applying.
Pleasure I see.
You can also receive quests from townsfolk. Complete them by giving deadlines to receive rewards. You never know who might ask for your help in this matter.
The divine sovereign? Why would someone of your stature be here?
How do I do that?
You can also recruit powerful warriors you meet in Dagger.
Oh, sure.
Even if they turn you away at first, try giving them gifts. Or invite them to share a meal. that might be enough to win them over. At Int, not only can you lodge keys, but you can let time pass to gain experience and gather materials automatically.
Looking good.
Characters can grow close, make converse, and show their support to each other here too.
Oh, and can I get a rose? Been a sight to work even harder. Thanks, Kai. I came here to say I was willing for you, but it went the other way around.
As your journey continues, you'll gain access to even more facilities.
For a long time to come.
This is the Pale Raven's Perch, a spot where a mysterious white bird rests its wings. From here, you can swap to a different hero. Progress is saved for each of the heroes, so playing through all 4 of their stories in parallel is an option.
That's stupid.
When you venture outside of Daxian, you can explore areas across the continent. Time passes every time you move, so plan your expeditions carefully. Visit towns to purchase local wares,
Anything you like?
or gather information that could be useful on your adventure. Travel with your allies to improve everyone's abilities in battle. Enemies will randomly appear on the world map. When you encounter one, a skirmish will begin. Earn experience points by felling your foes. You'll also find dungeons, where
Everybody was talking about the return of dungeons.
along with other treasures. When you encounter enemies roaming in a dungeon, a turn-based clash that differs from
Uh-oh, this looks very Final Fantasy.
in clashes, you can perform attack combos with your allies. Plus, each of the 4 heroes can use abilities that are unique to them.
Yeah, this is Final Fantasy X vibes.
While Theodora can recruit soldiers in towns and send out her assembled troops to gather materials or deploy them in battle. Make the most of these commands to enhance your power of battle.
Bold warriors, draw now upon your strength. Hold fast to the devotion in your beating hearts. For those who stand upon the final stage, I shall grant whatever wish you may desire. So say I, the divine sovereign, that I vow to you. People of Daxian, hear me now as I declare that the heroic games have begun!
Alright, we have a time skip. They're all dead. So this.
I see that my song has finally reached your ears.
Five years after the heroic games. The revived demon god.
Excuse me.
Even the four heroes who played a significant role in the heroic games have vanished. To confront the situation, the progenitor god, Silvus, calls down a single soul.
Violet.
This is the story's true protagonist.
Yes.
Choices. Face the forces of the demon god below on your own. With the knowledge that it is no easy task. Or use the time-traveling powers of the goddess Fortuna to change the fates of the four heroes. You must carve your path in the hope of saving Dada from destruction. Those who join you in the future will strengthen the might of your assembled forces. This is where your story begins. The end of the world at the hands of the demon god. Which path will you walk?
The rest is up to you.
Fire Emblem Fortune's Wheel launches September 17th, only on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo's shop. The Fire Emblem Fortune's Wheel Diamond Collection, which includes a 150
We got that.
art book, 12 character art cards, and more.
I got
will be
that
available
pre-order in
the
so
same
long
day.
ago.
Plus, more Fire Emblem content will be available following this presentation.
What is that?
Nintendo Music, a service that lets you listen to Nintendo game music anytime, anywhere, will be updated with certain tracks from this game, including the main theme, later today. Additionally, the Nintendo Today Smart Device app, which brings you daily updates from Nintendo, will receive a new Fire Emblem theme beginning tomorrow. The app will also feature new information about Fire Emblem Fortune's Wheel leading up to launch. There will also be a new Ask the Developer article, in which developers share their thoughts about working on this game on September 15th.
Right here, in this very breath you are.
Whatever that video was, I don't know. So, we've got the four heroes who all fight each other, and you can play all four of their stories at the same time. And I guess it just doesn't matter who wins. And then in the time skip, you can either juggernaut the whole end game with just Byleth, or you can go get the other four, which to me it's kind of cringy. I don't know what to expect, but I'm sure it'll be fun when it actually comes out. So yeah, a little underwhelming for me. The classes look kind of cool though, the war elephant, stuff like that. So yeah, all in all, I give it a 6 out of 10 mid from what I saw, but we'll see how the gameplay turns out in the future. All right, gangstas.